Well, it looks like the day is finally here where I finished painting the Damocles Rhino and I'm ready to assemble it. So I've got my glues, plastic and super glue for the resin, and I'm going to put it together. But before I do that, I'm just going to show you, I guess, some of the pieces. I'll start with the two guys who go inside. They're both kind of identical. Put Dark Angel's transfers on them. Ideally I would have used molded shoulder pads, but the arms came as like one piece. I didn't really feel like chopping off the shoulder pads and stuff, so I didn't bother. And then this side, again, I would have ideally used like Tech Marine shoulder pads, but I don't have anyway, and my freehand painting isn't great, so I actually did need to half paint these black. I might just do before assembly. Okay, so back to where I was. I just painted these real quick because yeah, so I didn't have Tech Marine shoulder pads, so I just used these skulls off the transfer and just paint over one half black. I don't have any good freehand painting skills, so I'm not going to bother doing a cog, but this is close enough. It's kind of good enough for what I need, I guess. Next piece, I guess, I should work across the board. Just pintle mounted storm bolter, barrels drilled out. Not really, not too fancy, not much to see really. Rear door. That changes iconography as you would have seen in the build. Hatch. I painted the 5th Company logo onto the hatch. Quite happy with how that turned out. The Forgeworld front plate with the cut out windows. Yeah, didn't bother painting the back. Why would I really, I guess. Oh, I've got to paint this shoulder pad as well. I don't know if I'm going to bother painting that one. But again, same as the driver. I did actually have the option of doing shoulder pads for this guy, I guess, but just because the other two didn't, I suppose just keep them kind of the same. This looks a bit bare when it's kind of assembled. I don't know. I tried putting transfers on. Well, I'll move on, I suppose. But I tried putting transfers on like here, but they looked kind of crappy compared to like this and this beside it, these molded bits. So I abandoned transfers here, so I'm reluctant to put a transfer onto here as well. But it does need something. You'll see when it's assembled. It does kind of need something. But here's the side there, a bit messy on the wording there. I couldn't really get it perfect, but it's close enough, I guess. On the inside then, 2 helmets, scroll, the console here, comms dish, I don't really have much to say about any of these really. It's just showing you, I guess, just to I suppose I'm pretty proud of how the interior console turned out. It looks pretty good. I'm happy enough with it. The solder detail there, we'll have to focus. That turned out quite nice. Again, the Forgeworld doors here look well. I did have an aerial here. I kept breaking off and I kept re-gluing it and stuff. I just could never get it to stay. So I might look into drilling this and putting some actual wire into it so it's not going to break out. I'll do that kind of later on down the line, so not a big deal right now. Last but not least, this top plate, which goes on top of here, the way around. Yeah, so that's all the pieces, so just going to put it together. Oh, I should point out, I'm not entirely finished. I do have one other small thing to do, and you'll see in a second. I have magnets to go into this door because of just, well, maybe it won't make such a difference when it's glued together, but for the moment when I do have it kind of partially assembled, this this door doesn't stay closed. It kind of sags down a bit, so we'll see how it goes when the rest of the tank's glued together. But I do have magnets on the way to magnetize this door if I need to. Actually, one piece of detail that I will show you, which is kind of redundant, but I did put a little heat onto this. I'm kind of assuming these are like kind of a ball knife, kind of like a ball mouse type thing. So I put a little 8 on it to make it look an 8 ball. But unfortunately, when I put one of the guys in, his hand kind of covers over it, so you won't see it. But I know it's there, and you know it's there, and it's on video. There's video evidence that it's there, so happy enough. Ew, 8-ball covered forever, never to be seen again. I kind of pose these guys as well so that he's looking at his screen here and kind of getting his attention to look at something, so kind of the what's going on there. You see what I mean about the back door not staying closed? It's actually worse than it was during some of the dry runs. But this on top, maybe it might just... Yeah, so with the top on it, it kind of holds it, but as soon as it's kind of holding there, but see it is kind of sticking out a little bit, so there's a bit of... Yeah, it's not great, so I'll put magnets into this once they arrive later on. And the final thing I need to do, which I don't know if it's going to work or not properly, is glue this onto the front of here. I don't know how well that's going to stay together or anything. I might end up throwing a lot of green stuff in the corner to support it. But I guess I'll just have to try it and see. I'm going to use super glue because it is plastic onto resin. I guess I'll just put a line of super glue along here, and then I'm just going to sit this into place, and then just leave it, and hopefully that will be enough. Yeah, it just doesn't stay closed really at all. That is it. Oh, that works nicely actually, I'm happy enough with that. It's not too well set yet, so I'll put it back and leave it for a little while. So guys, that was the final part of the build of the Damocles Rhino. It's finally done. It's been a long journey, probably about 2 or 3 months now at this stage. I'm sure I have a date somewhere. Today is the 14th of November, so we'll figure out exactly how long it's taking me to do this, but I'm going to attempt now to do some glamour shots and make it look all nice and shiny and show off all the features and my paint job, which I'm pretty happy with on this model actually. Probably one of the best things I've painted so far, so hope you enjoyed this little series, and maybe I'll try and get something going again in the future soon.